Hello everyone. Today I will introduce how to develop OpenFOAM in IDE. IDE is a short name of Integrated Development Environment. Okay, let's see what IDE is. For example, the Xcode in Mac OS and a cross-platform IDE named CLion. And I think maybe this the most famous one is Visual Studio in Windows system. And also, another popular IDE is Qt Creator. That's also a cross-platform IDE. This IDE, all these softwares can speed up your development and code writing and debug process. Okay, this tutorial will show you how to make OpenFOAM work with IDE. And there are 4 steps. The first one, you have to active OpenFOAM environment. And next, we have to prepare the CMake file, CMake list file for a server or whatever OpenFOAM code you want to develop. And next is generate a project file of IDE based on the CMake. And the last one should be build and debug with IDE and how to process your development. Okay, I will show you step by step. Let's see. Here I prepare an example for the Laplacian form based on this CMake and several and 2 special IDE. One is Xcode and the other one is CLion. And this example files will be attached below this video. You can download that. I will show you now how to use it and explain a little bit of the CMake file, CMake list file, and the structure of this. I need to make the font bigger. Okay. This one. Let's see the structure. There are 4 folders in this example case. There is a CMake folder, include a file, CMake file. That's some CMake code, CMake command. Yes, the CMake command do some basic configuration of OpenFOAM. For example, this one, check if whether you have a valid OpenFOAM now. That means the first step you need to check is the OpenFOAM environment is activated or not, and also detect some basic informations of OpenFOAM. This environment, the OpenFOAMers must be very familiar with this environment variables. And this is include paths, settings, and some compile definitions, and link command or some options settings. Okay, that's all. This is basic CMake settings. So you need to copy this file for every project, because this is needed anyway for any project. So just leave it there. You don't need to change anything. And next is the main CMake list file for your project, your OpenFOAM solver or libraries. And now this example is show the Laplacian form solver. Here is some basic setting up. For example, the minimum CMake versions, and here this is an important thing. I just list these basic settings as a CMake module and set this path. And here you can include this OpenFOAM. OpenFOAM, this is CMake basics. OpenFOAM.CMake means that there is an OpenFOAM module, CMake modules. You just need to include this in this way, like this, OpenFOAM, without the extension name, just OpenFOAM without .CMake. And here is the include directories. That's the include path of your project. We could check if you want to move your project from the traditional WMake to CMake. You could check this Laplacian form make options. You could see here is the include path. You just copy that and set here. And here I set more compatible style, because this CMake file compatible to both of foundation version and ESI version, or also say the COM version. Because the source code of Laplacian form of these two different versions is a little bit different, so I just copy from the tutorial on the solvers to here. I set two different folders to say this is ESI version and this is foundation version. If you have the foundation version installation on your computer, this source code is used. Yes, and this selection is automatically done by CMake. And here, this is a important thing to set the executable. That's your solver executable file. This is the main source code. You could also see that in the WMake style. Here, this is the main file, main source code file. The similar thing, similar logic. And here is a dynamic link, links the libraries of OpenFOAM and some dependent libraries. For example, OpenFOAM, finite volume, FV options, and mesh tools. You could also see these dependent libraries here. Okay, that's all. That's all the details. So if you have a new project, you just to do some very simple and similar modification at here and at here, then it's done. Okay, let's try that. Let's try first. We need to make try the Unix makefile, and then try to use Xcode and CLion. Okay, let's make a build folder. Oh. CMake. Okay, and the CMake detect the OpenFOAM version is OpenFOAM 7. That's activated OpenFOAM version so far on my computer. We could see this, yes, OpenFOAM 7, and let's see And then after CMake, you will get the makefile Unix makefile, and then make. Yeah, we get the Laplacian form. Yeah, it can be run, and that's not our purpose today. Our purpose is to use IDE, not the Unix makefile. I just show you these basic things. Let's forget about this. Remove the build folder. Okay, let's start from the Xcode. How to make the Xcode project file. Of course, you have to you have to install the Xcode on your computer if you work on the macOS. Xcode, this guy, and the Xcode is only available on macOS. If you are working on the Linux system, you just skip this part. And the Linux IDE is CLion. I will introduce this later, maybe 5 minutes later. First, make a build directory. And then CMake -g. Xcode means specify the Xcode as a generator, and then CMake to build the Xcode project file. Let's wait, maybe several seconds. Okay. And let's see what's new in this folder. You can see there's a Laplacian form.xcode project. This is Xcode project file. Just double click this one, and you will get the Xcode IDE. This is Xcode IDE, and you could do something more fancy in this Xcode software. Okay, we get it. Okay, now in the left panel, you have the source code. Just double click. You could do some modification of your source code, and this triangle button is the build start. You could see. Click this button. This project will be built. What's going on? Nothing happened. Okay, let's wait. Waiting to attach. Okay, it's the case is running. It's running now. Yeah, and how for the Xcode project, the magic thing is here. You need to care about that. Here I set some argument for the executable. I set a case. It's minus case to the case directory. The case directory is here. This guy. You just set this argument to the solver, then the solver can run it. You could also check that here, I guess. Yes, this is the argument passed on launch the solver. This case, if you check this out, I guess you cannot run anymore. Yes, it's wrong because there's no case. It's set it. So let's set it back. And next, I will show you how to debug, simple debug. And for most detailed debug, you need to learn the Xcode skills. Okay, I need to clean this case. Okay, let's run this debug. Okay, this breakpoint is working, and here you could see the variables, a lot of information about this. Yeah, that's all. That's all. That's our how to make the OpenFOAM work on the Xcode. Okay, let's go to the next IDE, CLion. Clean this thing. Okay. CLion. Because CMake now, CMake does not support the generation for CLion, but the CLion can load the CMake. So there is a little bit different with Xcode. For the CLion, we need to do the right things in this way. Open, you just click this open to select where is your case, where is your project. For example, there is my project folder. And select the CMake list.txt and open. Open, you need to select open as project. Okay. Now, there is a build folder is generated automatically by CLion, and here we need to open a source code. Now everything is ready, so let's build the folder, build the solver. Yes, the solver is built, finished, and let's try to run it. Yeah, you can see there's nothing to do because the solver doesn't know where is the case. You need to specify what the case you want to run. Similar thing, similar logic, you need to modify your configuration here. Here's executable is your solver, and the program argument. You need to say case and copy paste your case folder path to here and apply. Let's clean this case. Okay, it's already cleaned. And now let's directly debug it. Let's set a simple breakpoints and click this debug button here. Yeah, we get this debug information, all of this detailed information of variables and memory views and something, and also there is a command line you could use for the LLDB debugger. Again, if you want to become an expert of for the debugging thing, you need to learn more about the skills of debug. Here I just show you how to start to do that. I will not go into more details about the debug. And you could see some fancy features of this thing. Yes, this thing is quite powerful. It's a quite powerful tools to do the development, and must speed up your development process. Okay, that's all. Let's finish it. Okay. By the way, the thing also integrates the command line, and here another configuration is this CLion settings, and the CMake. You need to change this to Unix makefile. Yes, you could do the same thing like what I did in the VS Code command line. You could do some, for example, make clean. Oh no, now I'm not in the build folder. CMake build. Yeah, make clean. It's very nice. You could do the same thing in several ways, couple of different ways, or whatever you like. And okay, that's all. Yeah, if you like, and if you have any questions, please leave messages below this video. If I have time, I will reply you.